मैं अभी फिर कुछ रहा हूँ कुछ दिन पहले. After about 6 months of staying in outside, about 3 months in Chandigarh and 3 months in Delhi, and it's very weird right now. The way this visit is very weird. मैं तो था about 2-3 दिन के लिए कि बाबूजी के जो कुछ काम कर रहे थे इम्पोर्टेंट, उनको टैबलेट वगैरह दे रहा था एंड जो कुछ करके जो कोई इम्पोर्टेंट काम था उसके लिए आया था. मैंने कहा about 3 दिन के लिए आऊँगा. देना गो बट ओके. एक तो आती है I felt sick. I got a bad cold and a sore throat. Okay, and what really um, uh, what really uh, moved my plans और जिसने मेरे को चीज़ ने ज़्यादा झटका दिया, that was Bauji's condition. It looked so bad when I met him. Yeah, he's not even. It's pretty bad, and he's not being even able to move properly. And so उन्हें देखते ही मेरे को तो लगा नहीं यार ना, इनको छोड़ के नहीं जाना अभी यहाँ पे. बट मैं यहाँ पे रह भी नहीं सकता यार, यहाँ रिस्की भी बहुत है. राइट. एक मॉम के लिए मैं मॉम के साथ मेरा होता है बेस्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, या बाकी दोनों के साथ तो लविशन फादर मेरे साथ तो मेरी वैसे नहीं बनती है. ओके. एंड फादर के केस वैसे ही बहुत गुस्सा है मेरे को, वो तो रिस्की है ही. ऊपर से मॉम के साथ भी बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट हो रखा है. उनके साथ भी इक्वेशन बड़ी डिफिकल्ट हो रखी है. उनके साथ भी बहुत the situation is very uneasy right now because मेरा बात बात पे उसमें गैस ऑयल पे गुस्सा निकलता है. And mom gets very intimidated when I speak against that motherfucker. So and हमारी भी इक्वेशन बड़ी weird हो रखी है. So मैं यहाँ रह भी नहीं सकता. बाबूजी को छोड़ के भी जाने का मेरा बिल्कुल दिल नहीं था. बट अभी थोड़ा वो बेटर हुए हैं मेरे आने से ही प्रॉब्ली. तो पता नहीं, या उस दिन जैसे मैं आया था जब ज़्यादा वीक थे तो थोड़ा तो मेरा हौसला बना था कि नहीं यार कोई बात नहीं, छोड़ के जा सकता है इनको. राइट. फिर सारा मैंने उनकी मेडिसिन देखी. उनकी मेडिसिन, these motherfuckers, my fucking asshole of a father and his doctor probably, Dr. Dheer, yeah, Dinesh Dheer. These motherfuckers are giving him not one, not two, 4 psychiatric drugs in the night. I mean, all this medicine for the night is fucking psychiatric drugs. And when I checked that fucking, it gave me a big fucking shock. Okay. 4 psychiatric drugs in the night, and one of them also in the morning. Atisolum. He's taking 4 of these. Let me tell you the names. One is Atisolum. One is Parisafe. Brand name Parisafe, and drug name is Paroxetine. Atisolum is the drug name, and the brand name is Etimax. And the third one is one is Zolift. Zolofit. Brand name Zolofit. And drug name Zolpidine. And one more. One more. I just checked. So the point is, it gives me a big fucking shock. Yeah. And I'll be monitoring his medicine now. For now. I obviously can't leave him to these fucktards. My fucking asshole of a father who might even be deliberately trying to kill him. And or his idiot fucking doctor. It's probably my fucking father because they haven't visited the doctor in like 3-4 months. Yeah. And he's repeating the medicine off of a 6-month-old prescription. Fucking asshole. उसका दो ही सोल्यूशन है, बाबूजी को यहाँ से ले जाने का तो दो ही तरीके। या तो बाबूजी मेरे पास आके रहे चंडीगढ़ में या दिल्ली में, या बाबूजी पिट्टे के पास आके रहे। इनसे बचना है तो both are not easy. Anyways, I'm gonna just. So that's the fucking situation. Okay. With Baji right now. Whatever. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna come back to this topic later. So I can talk something. I should also talk about my current situation also. Okay. So yeah. So that fucked up my plans. Yeah, seeing Baoji's condition and his medicine, and even otherwise, my situation or visit here is pretty weird. Lavish is also at home. Thankfully, he's fine, not problematic. And I got this terrible sore throat. Then I have no direction for my studying career right now. Yeah, मैंने इससे तो बेटर था कि अब एमटी अभी 2020 वाला ही ना छोड़ता मैं। मनोज सर को मैसेज किया था, उन्होंने रिप्लाई नहीं किया। Anyways, yeah, let me show you the room. मैं बाबूजी की सारी मेडिसिन मैं लेके आया हूँ उससे, पिंके से। All the medicine is in this black polythene, and इसमें उनकी पूरी है इस बॉक्स में। ये वो बॉक्स जो बाबूजी का मैंने भिजवाया था, my suitcase. This is the room. The bed. Two, three carry bags of my Chandigarh stuff were lying around. And, this main bag that I got from Delhi, got along with me from Delhi. All my stuff is in there. I didn't even take out my laptop yet. All the important stuff is in this bag. And my discs and my passports and all this sensitive stuff. This mirror. Yeah, right now the visit is pretty weird, man. The time is not going good. When I came home, when I just entered the home, I felt so great, seeing mom and everything. And then this one thing that, started, the first thing that indicated a downhill was when I overheard her in the kitchen saying something like, Lavish हमको कह रहे थे ऐसा कुछ, मतलब when I was I was saying that I have sore throat and everything, and she said something like Lavishwangu Kariyanda to Gasol. Okay, maybe probably indicative of his behavior when he came back from Delhi. So yeah, so that so that was the first shit thing that happened, and I mean all my happy mood was spoiled when that happened, and then she had to go to school that day, and I went to some sleep, and I took some sleep that day, and that was the first day, and then uh, yeah, after waking up, it's probably I got quite a bad sore throat. My throat was pretty fine when I just came. It's the throat went fucking sore when I drank that fucking juice in the fucking train. Yeah, probably due to that fucking Tropicana juice that I took in the train. Anyways, then after waking up and my behavior over here, or my patience in situation, and I mean, I was in a very terrible uh, personality situation. I mean, okay, one, because I already had a bad time going on for me, and secondly, I got on a sore throat and the virus, and right, I mean the common cold virus, and thirdly, I had a bad fever also, along with the cold, which was causing headache and fatigue, and plus this uh, uneasy situation with mom, arguing on, or getting into uh, getting into these verbal conflicts. Yeah, especially with this whenever gas holes topic came up, and I was in a very terrible personality or behavioral situation. Just okay, the first day into oncoming, especially I also had fever and a difficult time going on. Okay. The first thing that really bugged me, that didn't really uh, that became a urgent task, was just getting the lowers to Bauji. When I saw how he's holding his pants by his hand and can't even walk. Okay, so then I could not get the lowers, the pajamas for him myself, because I could not drive the bike with the cold and the fever. Right, so I had to ask Lovish to get that, and obviously here will be, even he won't, like most people, doesn't do any task very easily. Okay, even though I went ahead and became vulnerable to him, and directly told him that, man, I am weak and I am also sick and I need his help. Yeah, even though he agreed, but he still caused me the expected shit, expected trouble, that comes with asking somebody's help. Yeah, sometimes you just want that somebody, helps you without asking questions, or will just do as you say. And it's just simple requests, a simple chores that I asked him to do. But yeah, people don't sometimes. Many times people just don't won't stop using their own fucking brain. They just won't obey you. Just comply with your requests. Especially goes with Lovish, my brother. Another thing that's really bugging me here, that I cannot drive Gasol's car. Okay. Now, because it's so important right now. Number one, because I have cold, right? I'm sick myself, and secondly, I had to take Bauji out for some important works of his. to get his specs made, had to get his clothes, had to, you know, drive him to other chores and other tasks, and he cannot, definitely cannot sit on a bike. Wait now. And Gasol just won't give me his fucking car. Right? And I mean, admittedly, I don't have much experience on a car, and I was, willing to uh, take the risk of, just going out and learning it on my own, because learning it with Gasol is not an option. Definitely. So I just wanted to, take it out in the night and practice. And that's what I asked him yesterday, and he denied. But I was pretty firm, much more firm today, and he complied. And just asking for one more day to get his car fixed, which was probably a fucking excuse. He's fucking liars. I already hated when people lied. I already never supported the act of lying, and even though I lied a lot when I was in a psychopathic phase, and to get my shit done or get things my way, but I always knew that there's something fundamentally wrong with lying. Later on, uh, later on I found out that even in a religion, even in Islam, lying is strictly prohibited. And if you just don't be extremely shallow, if you don't be extremely stupid, right, you will find out that lying can only help you with the current, with the with only help you or only fix one step. Okay, the step that you are lying for, the step that you're lying to achieve. Okay, in the longer run, lying will always hurt the world in general. Okay, you can lie to get one task done right, but one lie for any task causes a butterfly effect, right? And that lie will definitely go on to hurt the person that you lied to, or yourself, or somebody else later on. That's why I lying is fucking bad. Okay? Big or small, should not lie. I try to do, I try to not to lie as much as I can, and I don't. I hardly lie. But I've seen the people around me, especially in my family, my mother, father, brother, I mean, or uh, most of these Hindu people, they don't really care about lying. They don't have any problem lying. Okay, इनको आदत पड़ी होती है, छोटी मोटी बातों पे झूठ बोलने का, because they're not being taught in their religion, and the lying is that uh, they've not been forbidden by their religion, and their religion is a fucking mess. Their religion is full of 1,000 fucking gods. Yeah, each having their own fucking rules and superstitions. When I see that, on every small task, they keep on lying. Okay, some of the other lie will come up as a fucking excuse. Fucking idiots. Anyways, yeah, man. So right now, not only this visit, this time is difficult and weird. And I mean, it's like when you feel lost, when you don't know what your purpose is, what your direction is, what your goal is, that kind of time. Thankfully, I'm fit medically though. Yeah. Except I had some fever in the past few days. It's a bit of sore throat, but I'm fine medically. I mean, at least mentally. And it's a pretty, yeah, weird time. None of my tasks are getting done. The the thing that I hate the most right now about my time in general is that I am not being able to get my tasks done. And but if I look back, okay, if I see my history of personalities or my tactics or techniques, my most productive time, the time when I could do my tasks most easily, was the 2017 time. Right? I was in the Dex mode. I'm coding it a bit, not naming it probably in the video, but you know what I'm talking about. The Dex mode, right? So maybe I should, yeah, maybe I should have taken him up, taken that technique, personality, behavior up. It's not like it's coming to my mind right now. I mean, whether I should take him up or whether I should take that mode up or not. I've been conflicting with this since more than a year now. There's something that seems wrong in doing that. The It's not wrong. It's just like maybe laziness or it's my own selfish agenda that I'll stop being emotional and that I might lose myself a bit or I might lose my calling. So that's maybe the reason that I don't take him up. But if my fucking calling can't help me anything, can't help me get anything done, what's the fucking use of that, right? Plus another important point that I noted earlier, that I will not be losing my calling, but I'd rather be able to act on it more productively if I take up that next mode. So it's probably time to switch to that. Yeah, man. Plus, at home, and as stupid and emotional as I'm being over here, can't see anything, any use of that. Yeah. See, even after catching this pathetic shit that somebody is pulling by, giving these psychiatric drugs to Bowsy. Yeah. And considering, and as it probably was, gasshole, I still got, again, got, impulsive or circumstantial. When I called him to his room today, I had no plan, no tactic. Yeah. And I just told everything straightforward to him and to Bowsy. Even though he could have been trapped very easily, and even though my plan or my intention was kind of to trap, to, catch him, not trap him, to catch him for his act. But I still got messed up, which I think the thing that I learned in Islam, not lying, being honest, that's what's conflicting with any kind of tactic or plan that I have to make to execute anything. So it cannot be, 100% honest if I have to execute any plan or tactic. And it's my religion that doesn't allow me to lie. See, it's not that I had to be honest. It's that I was being stupid or being out of control, or a little too straightforward, too impulsive. That's what's messing up. Otherwise, lying is only required in a relatively extreme scenarios. Okay, it's just that even if you stop being unnecessarily honest or unnecessarily open, a lot of fuck up could have been prevented even without lying. Dax mode doesn't just mean that you start lying all the time. It mostly means that you stop being unnecessarily open.